They're Jews by the book. The scriptures say that when the Jews return to the land, that's when the kingdom of heaven's coming. And why do those Israelis want to leave? Why do those Israelis have two passports? They got passports to go back to Germany, to go to Russia, to go to Canada, to come to America. But they're the chosen people of God, which the people in the land aren't. Why are they trying to leave? Why is it still wars? Because they're not the people of God. The scripture said that Israel should dwell in safety alone. And when Israel returns back to their land, they're going to be perfect.
That's right.
They have nude beaches over there. Okay? They have gay parades.
Tel Aviv, the pink city, that's nothing but a bunch of homosexuals and lesbians.
They're not fulfilling prophecy. So how can they be the real Israelites? Isaiah 29 and 22, it says that the real Israelites' faces weren't going to turn pale. Everybody over there in the land of Israel, they got pale faces. When you look up the word pale in the Hebrew, it means to be bleached of skin. Okay? Which is referring to you so-called white people. Okay? You so-called white people.
All right.
And you so-called white people in America and in the land of Israel, you're the same people. It's just you so-called white people in Israel are more wicked than the so-called white man here in America.
All right, this is, and just because you're from the land of Israel, don't make you an Israelite, all right? The scriptures say that the Lord made the land for the people's sake, all right? Not the people for the land's sake, okay? Which interpreted is you, just because you grow up in that land does not make you an Israelite, all right? Your citizenship is an Israeli, all right? That's just your citizenship. That's not your bloodline. That's not your nationality. Because you don't go back to the real Jews. You don't go back to Jacob, all right?
Yeah, and so-called Jews will tell you that, you know? They're not the people of the land. They're just immigrants. And they got a nerve to call the Palestinians immigrants.
Yo, don't take a picture of us, man.
Take a picture of your father. Take a picture of your father.
I mean, you guys gotta read on Nietzsche. You'd love him.
Take a picture of this.
Nietzsche, that you ever read the Antichrist? It's right up your alley.
You are the Antichrist. You know what the Antichrist means?
Do I know what it means?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Against Christ. All right?
Yeah, that's what he wrote, man. It's awesome. Wait, are you for or against Christ?
We're for Christ.
Oh. Well,
and Christ is against you. And Christ is against you so-called white people. You're the one who put him on the cross. You're the one who covered his face and turned him into a fucking white man. You gonna pay for that shit, man.
I can do that. Plus, I'm not really white.
This is so-called.
That's what so-called Jews do.
You a so-called Jew?
No, I don't know what I am.
Yeah, you're so-called Jew.
But no, I try to get along with people and try to understand.
We don't give a damn what you believe. Let's try to do.
What else are you gonna do? Anyway,
you can go to hell. Fall down the steps, get hit by a car, walk in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I don't believe
you can do that.
I don't believe in it.
You can pray to Yahweh. a lot of fucking things you can do.
You can pray to your Lord.
So you book that's Apocrypha.
All right.
All right, guys, I'll leave you alone.
Oh, you can read.
You can pray to your forefather, the devil, right here. Yeah. All right.
You guys are angry, man.
Yeah, the scripture say oppression maketh the wise man mad.
I was angry like you, and I started taking
what, Ritalin, crack? So I smoke crack. Yeah. So I smoke crack. Damn devil. Yeah. Crack.
I'm telling you,
crack relaxes you.
You will feel a lot better.
Yeah,
exercise.
Meth.
No.
You don't do meth?
I'm all for like
Oxycontin,
being healthy and stuff. But
then take some drugs on the side.
Angry like you.
Take some drugs on the side. Calm you down.
There's actually an alternative.
All right, go and exercise your alternative, okay?
Go exercise till you get put in chains.
It's so prejudiced.
All right. What the Bible's prejudice? The Bible's prejudice. And you're the devil. You don't have a right to say that, okay? You don't have the right to say that. You're guilty, okay? You're guilty. You're guilty. You don't have the right to call me a racist.
You can run, but you can't hide from slavery.
Okay? You're the devil. All your wicked deeds of your forefathers, they're gonna come back and haunt you. Okay?
That's right.
Everything your ancestors did, you're gonna pay for it.
They footed you the bill. Now you know.
We're gonna pull out some precepts.
Yeah.
Psalm 7 verse 11. God judges the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day.
And he was trying to hide his identity. First he said he's going to pull something out of the pocket that had to do with those so-called Jews, right?
Yeah.
Some shit he's about to pull. Yeah, so he basically was telling us that he was a real, not Jew, that he was a so-called Jew. Because he rode his bike past and seen the sign. He seen Israel up there, so he said, oh, these niggas up here teaching that they're the real Israelites. And then he tried to run from his identity. He said he don't know what he is. Rich a fucking liar.
Revelations 2 verse 9. I know thy works not in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
And we're rich in this word, but we can break the scriptures down. Okay? We can break the scriptures down.
Yes,
And we're poor, I mean. The real Israelites are poor. The real Jews are poor. The so-called Jews aren't poor. When they come to America, they prosper in America. When they come to America, they get grants. Okay? And if you do come to America and you're poor, that's on you. It's fucked up. It's fucked up for you.
And I know they blasphemy, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not.
And that's talking about the so-called Jews. So-called Jews in the land of Israel. So-called Jews in America, like the devil that just walked past, claiming he was a Jew and then try to hide it. Someone ain't know what he was.
And the real Jews, they're not calling themselves Jews. They're calling themselves Negroes, black people, Asiatic, black, Moors. Fucking man. They calling themselves niggas.
Enlightened African with a K.
Yup. Yeah, 7%ers. So the real Jews are the blacks here in America.
Yeah.
That's because these Edomites, they want to get away from that name Edom, man. They don't want anything that has to do with them equating back to their forefather Esau. So they'll claim all these other nationalities that they're not. Alright? But the scripture is provably clear who God's chosen people are, and they're definitely not it.
If I can say something, that's why they put their name Edom, which means red. They put that on the Gadites. They call them the red man.
Yeah, they call them the red man.
Their true identity.
Right. And they clearly, the native and Seminole Indians, all right, they're clearly a dark-skinned people.
They're brown.
All right, not a red. You got to be an idiot to believe that.
I know they work. Damn, my fault. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the synagogue of Satan. Okay. So the so-called Jews call themselves the real Israelites. I seen a sign that equated the so-called Jews with Israelites. It really pissed me off. I seen the word Israelites there. But it was referring to the so-called Jews, okay? So the so-called Jews over there in the land of Israel and over here in America, the synagogue of Satan. They're the chief house of the devil.
What's that, there's strangers in your land? So something about there's strangers in your land.
Well, strangers in your land, so people better house.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the one.
It is a scripture that you like to bring a lot to prove that they ain't the real Jews.
Oh, Ezekiel 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strangers in the land.
Yeah.